Hello, students. In this lesson, we are going to have the summary of the poem, that is, The Tale of Custard the Dragon. As you see the name, here the poem is written in the style of a ballad, that is, a song or poem that tells a story. This poem is a humorous one, okay, a comic poem, and it is also close to a parody. What is parody? That is a piece of writing that copies the style of a serious piece in a way that is intentionally humorous. So let's see the poem, what the poet wants to tell us. So the poet says that once there was a little girl named Belinda, and she lived in a little white house. Okay, she lived with some creatures who were her pets. Who were they? They were a black kitten, a grey mouse, a yellow dog, and a creature that the poet says was really and truly a dragon. She also has one little red wagon. Now, the poet mentions their names also. All the pets have names. So, the kitten is Ink, the grey mouse is Blink, the little yellow dog, that is Mustard, and the name of the dragon was Custard. The thing is, this is the dragon who is very coward, right? Easily get afraid of anything. The dragon has sharp teeth and spikes on the top. On the lower part of it had scales which were bony plates to protect the skin. And he also has sharp knife like feet. Okay, and here the mouth of the dragon is compared to a fireplace because it is assumed that dragon releases fire from the mouth, right? And his nose is compared to a chimney which is used to pass out the smoke. So as you see here, the next part the poet tells that the inner strength of the pets, all the pets, or the poet says the bravery of various characters in the poem. So he says that Belinda was as brave as group of bears, and Ink and Blink were so brave that they could hunt lions. The dog was very brave, just like an angry tiger, but to contrast of all of them was Custard. Custard, the dragon, was not brave. He was so afraid of everything that he always demanded a safe cage. Then Belinda also did not give proper treatment to the dragon. She used to stroke the dragon in a very cruel way. Ink, Blink, and Mustard made fun of him by comparing him to a knight named Percival. This knight was thought to be brave but ran away due to lack of courage. They used to tease the dragon while sitting in their little red wagon. Belinda used to laugh so loudly that her voice echoed in the house. Blink, the mouse, used to laugh and make a sound of weak. On the other hand, Ink and Mustard would tease him by asking the dragon his age whenever he used to demand for a nice safe cage. Okay, he wants to sit always in his cage because that was very safe place and he will not have any danger there. So one day, while all of them were making fun of the dragon, they heard a sound of someone entering the house. When they looked towards the window, they saw a pirate climbing up the wall. Okay, the dog barked at him and the kitten mewed, but Belinda cried, "Oh," because all of them were very scared of the pirate. Now, the poet describes the pirate here, that is the appearance of the pirate. So, this pirate was holding handguns, okay, pistols in both the hands, and had a little sword too. And he was holding his sword with his mouth, right, in his teeth. This means that The pirate was disabled person, but still he was frightening all other characters. Why is he disabled? Because he had uh, one leg that is made of wood. His beard was black now, and his intentions are also not good. When all of them saw the pirate, they got very frightened. Belinda was so frightened that she turned yellow and due to fear and started crying for help. Okay, loudly she said, "Help, help." Mustard, that is the dog, started crying for help too. The kitten Ink ran down towards the bottom of the house, and uh, the mouse Ink ran into his little mouse hole in order to save himself. So, when all other characters that were earlier defined as very brave got frightened, but the dragon, who was considered coward, he came in the scene. Okay, that is the most unexpected thing. He jumped onto the pirate and made such a strong sound with his nose as if the engine was producing a sound. Okay, and not only this, he hit his tail on the ground with great force that it produced a heavy sound like metal. Okay, like metal rubbed against each other in the underground prisons. So that was a ecomic sound. Then he attacked on the pirate just like Robin Bird that attacks the worms. The pirate was taken aback by the dragon's reaction that he opened his mouth wide with shock. To gather some strength, what the pirate did here, he drank some alcohol from a container that was in his pocket, and after that, he fired two bullets on the dragon but missed it. Custard, that is the dragon, ate every bit of this pirate. Here, the pirate is dead now. Now, when the pirate was dead, Belinda hugged the dragon, okay, and Mustard licked him. No one was sad for the death of the pirate. They all were happy. Both Ink and Blink were running around the dragon in happiness. So here the poet says that all the characters were very happy and they were showing their gratitude towards the dragon as he had saved them all. But after they thanked and showed their love towards the dragon, they changed their mind suddenly. They were reminded of how they used to make fun of this coward dragon, and now they all were praising him. So at once the dog said that it was just because of some confusion that he wasn't able to do anything, otherwise, he would have been twice as brave as Custard. Hearing this, Ink and Blink also said that they would have been three times braver than Custard. Now to this, the poor dragon. What was the reaction? The dragon said that he fully agreed to this, that all of them were braver. Okay, all of them were more powerful and braver than him. At last the poet uses the same lines that what the situation was. Okay, and after this terrific episode also, in which the dragon was the hero, where all other characters still undermined him by saying that they were more powerful than him and could have handled the situation in much better way. Now the poet says that the life started again in the same manner. Belinda still lives in that little white house with Ink, Blink, Mustard, and Custard, and all of them are very brave, whereas the dragon is still a coward who always wants to stay safe in his cage.